Finally get to take the bike out today. It's been like 2 months since I rode this thing. Here's a little tour of the cars. MJ drives the Touareg, and I have my old school 325. We got the Ducati. All right, here goes the test start. We're gonna see if it starts.
It's all real up in a mindfield. One road that we all walk. It's one code that we all talk. It's one time that we all on. It's all real up in a
some young kings in a minefield, with no time for the same world, with no time for the minds in the bag, still tipping for the same girls, here to play the game right.
I gotta rinse her off. She's covered in dust. I can't take it out like that. That's ridiculous.
We never get to the scene, so I take the winners and bend them back on the team I was in too deep. Drowning by the fall, say we good with a little, but never settle it all, and my story never falls.
So I rode over to Best Buy on my way up to Evergreen, and I just thought, you know what would go perfect with the new vlogging camera is probably a GoPro. So I really hope MJ doesn't kill me when she finds out. How you liking the new camera? Oh, no, it's too close. There we go. I had to go over to Target. Best Buy didn't have the GoPro that I wanted, but guess what?
Writing it's on the wall and never know what you thinking at the sight of y'all is cool. Cause that's something we never gonna change. New perspective forever to gain. Some in the sun with other.
Hey, you got the GoPro. Went and got a battery charger. So this one has 2 bars. I'm hoping that that's gonna be enough to get me to the point where we can take this bad boy out. All right, you're officially on helmet cam. How's it look? Hopefully that's the right angle.
It's cool in the rain, we similar in a figure, but never two in the same. It's a minefield. Embrace that, we all should. A new walk, a new talk, it's all good. Show soul, the vibe out, we all could. It's all real up in a minefield. With one world and one love, it's all real up in a. And we running with folks of all types, colors of all sizes, the faces of all sides. Getting harder to keep quiet, cause how could I be content with racism alive? Yo, let it sink in. True shit, bending the codes and redefining my blueprints. Like I'm whole back at 01, whole one. Message to all my cowards that hold guns. That if you're pulling that out with a brawl, better be ready to aim it steady, empty it all. You gotta kill it.
Gotta text MJ and tell her that I'm still alive. Hi baby, I rode to Evergreen, period. I'm on my way back shortly, period. So this bike ride turned from, I'll go to the store and pick up something from Trader Joe's for you, of course. Then I bought a GoPro, and then I went to Evergreen, and now I'm shooting vlog videos. And she just had this never Trader Joe stuff. When you send your husband to the store on his motorcycle, okay? Just know that he might not be coming back for a couple hours. So I wanted to tell you about the Ducati. These fire ants are like running after me, bro. What you want to vote? These ants are like huge. They're like this big. That's a big ass ant. So I wanted to tell you how I got the Ducati. Okay, so just kept visualizing it. I was thinking about it and like literally like dreaming at night, right? Like what it would feel like, what it sounded like, what it looked like. So you guys know that I'm a big believer on visualization, law of attraction, and like higher frequencies and stuff like that. And I truly think that I literally brought this bike into existence, into my reality, and I'll tell you why. So I was at the point where I just felt like I already owned a Ducati, okay? So I'm looking at Craigslist and I'm checking out some bikes, and there's a Ducati up there, and it's a 999. And the posting, the tiding says like does not run, but it's like Ducati 999, and I'm like, oh my god, this is my chance. So I'm kind of a mechanic guy, so I'm like, you know what, let me jump on this, let's see what's going on. They wanted $4 grand for it, and these bikes go for 6-7 when they're running in good shape. It's a 2006, so it's a little bit older. And so anyways, I drove out to Castle Rock right away, and met up with a guy. Sure enough, like, we could not get it started. We spent probably like a good hour like trying to get things going. I even like pushed it up a hill and came down the hill and like kickstarted it, thinking that was going to be the solution. So I said, you know what, man, I can give you $1,500 for the bike, just non-running, right? And he was like, no, I don't think that I can do that. I think I'll probably just invest the money. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, I might have to drop a new motor into this thing, so it's going to be like quite a bit of work. But I just love the body. It looked really good, even though it was scratched up and laid down and all that stuff. But I didn't really care about that. So I just felt like that was my bike already. It was weird. So anyways, 2 weeks later, okay, I stopped thinking about it. This guy calls me up and he says, hey man, are you still interested in that Ducati? I was there in like a half hour, drove back home like a little boy. It was like Christmas for me. So I got it back home. I took it over to my mom's garage because I didn't have a garage at the time. And we just like put it in there and I just stored it, and I just kept thinking about what I was gonna do. So I did a ton of research. There was like, I probably put in like 24 hours of research into this thing, trying to figure out all the little things that could be wrong with it. Now granted, it did not look like this when I bought it, trust me. It was all scraped up and everything. So I ordered new body panels. I painted them and ordered like a couple new pieces for it. But I mean, honestly, like, I haven't put too much money in. But that's the same thing with MJ. Like, I'm gonna make another video about MJ. Like, I straight up like designed the woman of my dreams and brought her into my life. It doesn't only work with motorcycles and like toys. It works with people. Like, it works with relationships, and it works with your entire life. It's just a universal law. So I got my head right, and now I'm working my way up. But I'm telling you guys, like, I'm not rich yet, right? Not yet. Like, everything that we buy, like cars, we own. We're not gonna go out and get loans on things. Like, right now we're keeping our bills low as we possibly can. That way, like, we can afford some luxuries when we want them, you know what I mean? Like, we just bought our new vlogging camera. We bought, I just got a GoPro, which I haven't told MJ about yet. I dropped my iPhone into the water paddleboarding last month, and I had to buy another one. And I was able to do that. Like, we're able to do those things. I don't think of money as like some god. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of you guys that think about money that way. Like, you worship money. Money is energy that serves you, okay? So literally, you just design your life. The money comes into it to fill in like the areas of life that require money, right? So it's not like a physical thing. It's not the paper. It's not a debit card or a credit card. It's not. It's just an energy. It's a means to an end. So stop thinking about money like it's like some amazing thing. It's not. Money works for you. So get that into your head, and like, you know, this is what I want to do. I want to go on vacations. I want to take care of my woman. I want to support my family. I want nice things in life. And how does that come? That comes from putting the energy out there and capitalizing on the opportunities and not worshiping it, right? Because this is your life. This is the way it's going to be. So universe, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with my life. So, all right, check on the GoPro. Peace out, y'all.
Finally finding some peace, bringing life to all that I believe in. It's how I'm spending my weekends, deep end dives while the time kills, living in this minefield. Embrace that, we all should. A new walk, a new target's all good. Show soul the vibe. One bullet and one gun, with one world and one love. It's all real up in a